What is up, YouTube? Today, we're diving into the best Vityaz attachments and calibrations in Delta Force. The Vityaz is an aggressive SMG that deals 25 damage per shot and fires at 700 rounds per minute, giving it a time to kill of 257 milliseconds, and that makes it an extremely easy to use SMG for close quarter combat. Most SMGs are either fast but hard to control, or they're easy to control with slower than expected handling. This build gives the Vityaz both the speed and control that it needs. Up close, its snappy handling and 45 round magazine let you shred enemies extremely quickly, and if you need to take the fight just outside of its ideal range, this setup keeps it accurate enough to land those shots. Now, by default, the Vityaz has some limitations. Its most effective range is only 18 meters and it has a really odd recoil pattern during the first few shots. That's where this build comes in. I've completely tuned it to extend the range, make it snappy, and make it extremely easy to control. On top of that, I've improved stability, making sure you're not fighting against the visual recoil when tracking enemies. If you would rather play a little bit further back, I've also got a setup that sacrifices a little speed and control for better time to kill at multiple ranges. With all of that said, let's get into it. First, we'll begin with a Vityaz that has absolutely nothing on it, and we'll go from the front all the way to the back. We'll start out with the Vityaz Beaver Barrel. This will give us +3 range, a lot more control in general, it'll hurt our handling while giving us much better stability, and we don't really care too much about accuracy here. It's an SMG, so we are going to try to keep this a little bit above the usual. It also opens up a few new slots, so this will be very useful for us. Next is the muzzle, where we will be putting on the Bastion horizontal compensator. This will help our horizontal recoil by a really good amount here, which is going to be necessary because, as you can tell, we have this weird little Z shape going here at the very beginning of the recoil pattern. So let's put that on. Next, on the left rail, we're going for the red laser light combo because this lowers our ADS time when you actually have the laser on. On the right rail, we can't really put anything that we actually need, so we keep that empty. Next, on the foregrip, we'll be going for the X25U angled combat grip. This will help a lot of our vertical and horizontal recoil and gives us that little bit boost of accuracy that we need here, only reducing our handling and stability by 3 each, so it's just a really good foregrip to have on. Next, in all of these patches, we actually want to go for the Ranger handguard panels here so that we can get that extra control without sacrificing anything else. If you don't have the charging handle unlocked, I do highly recommend you unlock it because you get 1 extra handling here. On the magazine, we're going for the 45 round extended magazine, and then we want to put on the SMG mag assist here. The more bullets the better, so we're going for 45 instead of the default 30. Next, on the optic, this is purely preference, but I really enjoy the Cobra accuracy sight for a weapon such as this one. Next, on the rear grip, I go for the RK3 rear grip. This gives us the control and handling that we will be needing here without sacrificing anything else at all. And last but not least, on the stock, we put on the Skeleton Sniper stock. This is going to give a huge boost to our handling and our stability. It hurts our accuracy and our control only a little bit, just the perfect trade-off. This will also keep your ADS movement speed fairly high, which is another stat that we're really trying to look out for here because this is an SMG, so we want to make sure that we can move fast. Now, looking at the details tab here, we can see that our fall-off range has gotten much better for every single one of these steps. Our control has been improved by a really good amount here, and we're only going to make this better with the calibration. Same thing with our handling here. This is going to get much better because of calibration, and it's already a really good numbers in general. And our stability is not going to change much with our calibration, but we can see that we have some really good stats in general that should make it quite easy for you to see what you're actually shooting at. Now, for the calibration, we'll begin with the barrel, where we move the weight limit all the way up to the max so that we can have better firing stability, since we did lower that a little bit with the attachments that we picked. Our length is going all the way down to the minimum so that we can get more ADS speed to make sure that the weapon is nice and fast. On our foregrip, our placement is going all the way up to the maximum here, and our thickness all the way down to the minimum so that we can have way more ADS movement speed and extra control. For the rear grip, we're going to be doing the same thing where we put the weight limit to the max for the extra control and the thickness all the way down to the minimum so that we can get more hipfire aim speed, which actually changes your ADS times. Then for our stock, we're going to be doing the same thing where we move the weight limit to the maximum here for that extra control and the cheek pad placement all the way down for the extra ADS movement speed. We're really trying to keep this weapon nice and fast. Last but not least, we're moving the optic eye relief all all the way down to the minimum, because on the window you want to be able to see as much as you possibly can. And now for the stats after the calibrations, you can see that we have improved it tremendously. Looking at the control here, we barely have any horizontal recoil, which is very important for this weapon, and we make the vertical recoil extremely easy to control. For our handling, we also make sure that we have really good ADS movement speed because it is an SMG, and our current ADS speed and sprint to fire delay are basically the same as the default. I say that because we have a red laser on, which actually makes this current ADS speed around 279 milliseconds. So it's going to be extremely snappy, very easy to use, very fast too. And lastly, for our stability, we're looking at the breath sway range. We can see that we have actually not changed it too much just because we have our stability so high. This is going to make it super easy for you to hit your shots, even at longer ranges that you would really expect. Now let's go into the firing range so that you can see how easy this thing is to control. My mouse is now completely off the mouse pad here, and you can see that it's basically just a straight line up. So considering that it's so easy to control, I'm just going to pull down a little bit, and we're going to be keeping these shots pretty much in the same spot with no problem. Only a slight amount of deviation. But if you hold shift, you can see that it's basically just a straight up laser at this point. It's super easy to control. But of course, this is just a close range version of the Vityaz, so I do want to show you a longer range version of it that has a little bit less control, and it's not as fast with the handling, but you will have a much better time to kill at longer ranges. It is this one right here, where we put on the SMG Echo Suppressor. We have the same barrel that we did before, the Vityaz Beaver barrel. We do the same thing with the left rail. We put on the red laser light combo. This time on the foregrip, we're going to be putting on the Secret Order bevel foregrip. On all three patches, we're going to be putting on the DD Python handguard panel for the extra handling. The magazine is going to be the 45 round magazine, of course, just like before, and along with the SMG mag assist. For the charging handle, we just put this on. It's one extra handling, so you always want to put it on. My optic, I do like to keep it the same. It's one of my favorites for this type of weapon. On the rear grip, we're going to be putting on the Scorpio rear grip because it does give you a lot of control. It's a really good one. And our stock, we're using the same one, the Skeleton Sniper stock. I don't want to make the video too long, so I do just want to show you the details here. We can see that our range is 23 meters and our muzzle velocity is a lot better than it was before. The calibration is actually the same thing that we had in the past. You just can't see the positive effects right now because it is glitched, as it usually is. One day they'll fix that. For our rear grip, we're doing the same thing. Weight limit to the max, thickness to the minimum. We're doing all that with pretty much every single one of these attachments here, where we have the weight limit max and then the bottom one all the way down to the left. Our optic, of course, eye relief all the way down to the minimum. And then for our detailed stats, let me show you what this looks like here. The most important piece, the reason why this build even exists, is because of the fall off range here. You might be thinking that, hey, this is only a 2 meter increase from this one, the range one. As you can see, 23 meters to the best Vityaz here, which is 21 meters. That's only 2 meters of increase. But yet, when you look at the damage fall off range here, you can see that the maximum time to kill happens up to 21 meters, only for the first step. And then you have the following steps right after that at predetermined numbers here. But if you pay attention to these numbers, for example, this last step happens at 55-ish, let's say here. At this point, you're only dealing half the damage that you would. But now what is important is although we only increase the range by 2 meters, that's only for the first step. If you take a look here at the damage, you can see that the last step actually gets increased by way more than 2 meters. It used to be somewhere around 55. Now, as you can see here, it's probably somewhere around the 62 range. Let's go to the firing range and we can test this out. Okay, so we're starting off with the first build, which is only up to 21 meters. This takes about 4 shots to kill this character. Then it'll take 5 shots at this distance right here. And then it'll take 6 shots at this distance right here. Now, if we take a good look, you can see that we're at 42 meters here. Then at 31 meters. And lastly at 19 meters. So remember those numbers. That's what we'll compare the second version to. Okay, now we switch to the one that has plus 2 more meters. This again takes 4 shots here. This is the distance. And this distance, it'll take 5 shots. And at the next distance, it'll take 6 shots. This is the maximum range that you could do this at. And now let's look at the distances here. We have 48 meters here for the 6 shots, 35 for the 5 shots, and 21 for the 4 shots. And now, of course, I will be including the share code for both of these builds, both the shorter range and the longer range builds for the Vityaz on the description of the video so that you can use it if you want to do that. But to summarize, overall, the Vityaz is a very fun SMG. It's really a jack of all trades, so I know that you'll enjoy using it. Now, I want to show you a really fun game with this exact Vityaz so that you can see how it performs during a real match. Enjoy! Alright, the match already began, but we're in Shafted today. We got the Vityaz, we're playing support of course. Toxic this time though, because I don't really play here enough. See what we can do here with it. I hear someone to the right. I hear him running and some... Oh man, there's a lot. No. Okay. Oh, there's an enemy right here. I saw his little legs and then he killed my teammate, but... Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Let's do it. We got 45 rounds, so we still have 27 left after getting those 2 kills. Yes. Got him. We are doing 25 damage per shot. Let me pick up my teammate here. And because we have 700 round per minute fire rate, it means that our time to kill is pretty good at 21 meters, which is the maximum damage range for this weapon. Here we go. Let's back up. Let's back up. Too much happening here. They do want to get behind cover. There we go. Got him. Super easy to control when it comes to... Oh, I gotta keep moving left and right though. Right here. These guys are... really aiming at me. There's got to be a spawn beacon over here. What is going on? Super easy to control recoil. Uh-oh. There's an LEV coming this way. This guy didn't know that I was there. Vico blocked the bullets a couple times though. That was funny. Oh, pistol. Let's go. There's somebody really close to me again? Where? Oh, he's rushing this way. I won't have time. Never mind. Now, of course, it is an SMG, so you don't really want to get too far away from people, because the muzzle velocity is only 420 meters per second. It's not horrible, since we did increase the barrel length, but you don't want to get too far. Hold on, I want to make sure that these scouts over here don't get a chance to kill my team. Okay, that wasn't a scout, but close enough. There we go. Now, see, this type of distance here, it's a little bit iffy for the Vityaz. You don't really want to be above 40 meters if you can. But we're still doing good with it. There we go. As you can see, extremely easy to control even when people are head glitching. This guy is really trying to pick him up there. I don't want to let him... Oh, I guess I have to now. Now I have to let him. Trying to run across here. Hopefully I don't die. I think my teammate just knifed that guy. He threw a knife at him. That guy's alive. I cannot believe... Wait, there you are. I thought you were in the other corner. Somebody shooting at me from a place that I don't want to be shot by? Is that a... It is a respawn beacon. How am I alive right now? Let me keep running. Wow, there's so many of them. Okay. I'm alive. It's just such a great middle of the pack SMG. As you can tell, at these very, very short ranges, it's very good. But it's not as good as like an S3RM would be. I always get the name confused. Alive still. Oh, that guy's kind of far. I need to run into this. Wait, no way, there's more grenades. Jeez. There's a vehicle there, so I don't want to mess with that. Go around here. Oh, I see a whole bunch of them. Here we go. Good. 41 meters. Very easy to control at 41. Hold on. Too much happening. Let me go back. There we go. I'll use this. Now I can get them. There's more of them than I thought would be right there. I'm gonna look left. Yeah, they don't expect that, did they? Oh, he got me good. But yeah, the SR3M is better at these extreme short ranges. Meanwhile, the SMG45 is a whole bunch better at those longer ranges for an SMG. So this is really a middle of the pack one. If you're trying to look for a jack of all trades, master of none type of weapon, this will probably be it. It's just really good at everything, but not the best at everything. There's a lot more of them than I thought right there. I can't believe I got him. Wow. Okay, I could probably revive you. Back up now? Ooh, I got him. Heal you up, I got you, teammate. What an interesting name you have. I got him through that. And then my teammate built the defense. Oh, he got me good. He got me right through that little hole. Oh, wow, he stuck me with that. Maybe I can get healed by a teammate here. Yes, the plan worked. Thank you, teammate. Bro, there's this Luna, and I think it might have been the same guy that killed me, probably. The one that shot this. Nobody here? How about to the left? I don't see them yet. Ooh, I see you now. Oh, too close, too close. Run. And then as he runs up, I should be able to get him. There we go. Never saw that coming. That was a trap. I think I can get to the tunnels? No, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's go into the... Oh, hello, I see you. Just jumped right on him. Not expecting that. Yeah, I'm kind of behind him. I gotta keep that in... Oh, no, bad timing. Horrible timing. Wow. Can't believe I killed him. He was just waiting for me. I think I should warn my team about that, huh? There's like 8 of them there. Oh, he's right in front. How am I even alive? I got you, teammate. Wait, is that behind too? Hold on, hold on. Oh, he saw me. That was so good. Only 81 tickets to go, so this is looking real good for us. Let's go up to B1. Okay, nobody there. We're good. Let's try to go right up here. How? What? Some of these guys are playing in the most weird way. Let me run back here. Don't want them to see me. Where was that? Oh my god, you sneaky sack. Wow. Look at that. Super easy to get that headshot. Just revive my teammate here. I need some backup. I know you're in here. Okay, well, perfect timing to get that blown up then. Somebody behind. Too bad for him that I saw him in the minimap. Pick up my teammate again because I need backup again. Some of them are definitely gonna run through. There we go. How about this guy? Are you gonna run through too? There's one more. Oh no, he backed up. He backed up. He knows what's better for him. Whoa, that timing. Hold up. This guy did not see that coming. There's one behind me. Yes, okay. Okay. What is this? What is happening? No! We got 57 kills so far though. We're doing really good. I don't even know if they will be able to get B2. Pick up my teammate here. We're going back to B1. Seemed like a good area to be. Yes. Oh yes, there we go. That'll be a great way to end the game. There we go. We got the best game so far of the day with the Vityaz. That was only a 19-minute game, but we only let them get that A sector, not even B. 60 kills, 21 deaths, not too shabby at all. I hope you try this one out. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this Vityaz build. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next one. Owl out.